Alright guys, I got a huge McKay's update. Guys, McKay's, if you don't know what it is a ginormous store. It's in Knoxville, Tennessee. There's also ones in Chattanooga, Tennessee, Greensboro, North Carolina, and what do you call it? Winston-Salem, North Carolina, I believe. Huge store. It has used DVDs, brand new DVDs, to the eyes can see, shelves upon shelves upon shelves, books, vinyl, manga, video games, electronics, graphic novels, pretty much everything. So before I get into McKay's, I went to Packard's, and if you remember in my last Packard's video game video, I actually they ordered it for me, and it came pretty minty. Couldn't find this anywhere, so it's unbelievable they were able to do this. Shout out to Packard's. War Gods for the PS1. I'm pumped I have it. I've been looking for this for years. Couldn't find it anywhere. Go find it on eBay. You can't. True 3D fighting environment from Midway. I'm happy I have this finally. The War of the Gods has begun. Billions of years ago, a being from a distant galaxy was transporting a precious cargo of life-giving ore. The turbulent formation of our solar system caused his ship to crash, scattering the ore over the molten surface of planet Earth. Through the millennia, 10 humans came into contact with the ore and were transformed into super-evolved warriors. These are the War Gods. True 3D environments and movement with the ability to fight and operate weapons in 3 dimensions, brutal 3D fatalities, deadly 10-hit combos, and lethal weapons combinations, 10 selectable characters plus 2 hidden bosses with unique spells of containment and countermeasures, spectacular animation with CD-quality music and sound effects, hidden codes and secrets waiting to be discovered. Warning, depicts explicit, graphic, bloody, and gory acts of animated death. This is from Eurocom. Eurocom are the people who have made ports of the Mortal Kombat games for both the Game Boy and Game Gear, I believe. They were terrible at it, and also Midway obviously created this. This was an arcade game in the arcades. So War Gods to the PS1, thank you Packard's. Now let's go right on into what I grabbed at McKay's. I was going to buy this on Amazon. I grabbed it because it was there. MTV Music Generator, music creation for the PlayStation. EGM said possibly the coolest thing that will ever be released for the PlayStation. And this was developed by Gesture Interactive and published by Codemasters. Even though it is a double disc, there's only one disc inside. It was $11 there. Express your inner beats. Just pop MTV Music Generator into your PlayStation game console and prepare to create music magic. Whether you're a beginner or a whiz, you'll amaze yourself with your homemade tracks. Experiment with 1,500 riffs and 3,000 instrument sounds and enhance your music with cool effects like chorus and reverb, creating infinite music possibilities. Then make a matching 3D video and save it all to memory card to play to your friends. It's music creation for the PlayStation, and it rocks, and so will you. So here, combine instrument sounds and riffs to create your own rock, hip-hop, drum and bass, techno, house tracks, and more. Make videos to go with your tracks or enjoy automatically created videos for your songs and favorite CDs. Create instant music with friends in Music Jam mode where up to 4 can join in jam sessions via multi-tap. You go to Codemasters.com, MTV Music Generator for the PS1. Next, for the PS2, I was going to buy this on Amazon. I actually have it coming to me. I'm going to return it. This is the Crash Bandicoot Action Pack. Now for $27, it is tough to find this. They had it for $27, okay? It's 3 games. You got Nitro Kart, Twinsanity, and Tag Team Racing by Sierra. All right. Bandicoot Bonanza, the Ultimate Crash Collection. So in Twinsanity, they're working together, but they don't have to like it. Control Crash and Cortex as they squabble, whack, smack, spin, throw, and ride their way through the funniest crash adventure ever. In Tag Team Racing, combine and conquer. Clash 2 roadsters together into one locked and loaded supercar. Enjoy crazy multiplayer battles and wacky mini-games and explore to unlock new cars and tracks. And then Nitro Kart, Bandicoots and Bad Guys, start your engines. Speed your way to victory over 18 incredible raceways. Dust your opponent with devastating weapons and bumper-to-bumper multiplayer action for up to 4 racers. You go to CrashBandicoot.com. Now, the reason why I grabbed this, number one, I think was cheaper than what I was able to get on Amazon, but number two of these games are still sealed. So, Twinsanity is not. But take a look at this. Nitro Kart is, and so is Tag Team Racing. That's why I grabbed it. I said for $27, 2 of the games are sealed. Absolutely. That's a no-brainer. Thanks for coming. And that's what I did. So I am pumped, to say the least, about that. So, yeah, when that game comes in a couple days, I'm going to return it and get my money back for it. So, I finally have this. I'm pumped. It's in pretty damn good condition, especially the games. The box is in pretty damn good condition, considering, it's tough to find But anyway, I grabbed that. Then I thought I grabbed this last time, and I didn't. I forgot about it. But I got a Hack GU Volume 2 Reminisce from Bandai Namco Games, $45. It's an expensive game in general. Destroy the evil in the world. The year is 2017, and servers of the popular video game The World are infected with a dangerous entity. You must hunt it down and destroy it. With new fighting abilities, new weapons, and new environments to explore, you won't want to log out of the world again. Unique and epic storyline in a simulated MMO, intense real-time fighting, customizable weapons and advanced AI, use save data from Hack GU Volume 1 Rebirth. Bonus feature includes the first episodes of the hit anime Hack Roots. Hackin' 2, www.hack.com/GU/. So Bandai Namco Games, we have Hack GU Volume 2 Reminisce. Next up, pick this up sealed from Amazon. When that comes, I will return it, because for $3, I was able to grab SingStar Pop Volume 2 for the PlayStation 2. The spotlight is on you. Take the stage with SingStar Pop 2. Perform along with your favorite artists' songs and videos. Challenge your friends to a vocal showdown. And record your sing and play back your best performances. You can go to singstargame.com. So 30 chart-topping songs and music videos. Three Doors Down, When I'm Gone. Ashley Simpson, Boyfriend. Avril Lavigne, My Happy Ending. Boys Like Girls, The Great Escape. Cartel, Lose It. Kobe Kaye, Bubbly. Dixie Chicks, Not Ready to Make Nice. Duran Duran, Ordinary World. Evanescence, Bring Me to Life. Fall Out Boy, Thanks for the Misses. Fall Out Boy, I don't know how to pronounce this. It's Thanks for the Memories. That's what it is. Fergie, Big Girls Don't Cry. Or Fergie, Big Girls Don't Cry. Gwen Stefani featuring Akon, The Sweet Escape. Is this? Yeah, I don't know why. It says et Akon. It means with, featuring. Jennifer Lopez's Jenny from the Block, Lifehouse, First Time, Lily Allen, Littlest Things, Lloyd, Get It Shorty, Maroon 5, Makes Me Wonder, Matchbox 20, How Far We've Come, Michelle Branch's Breathe, Nelly Furtado's Promiscuous, Nora Jones's Don't Know Why, Pink's Who Knew, Peter Bjorn featuring Little John, I think, Young Folks, or featuring John, I don't know what John is. Play My Tees, Hey There Delilah, Rihanna's Umbrella, Santana featuring Chad Kroger's Into the Night, great song. Stereograms, Walkie Talkie Man, Sum 41's Fat Lip, The Hives' Tick Tick Boom, and The Outfield's Your Love. The SingStar Collection. So, anyway, got that for the PS2. When it comes sealed, I won't need it. It's not worth it. I think I paid $28 sealed. There's no reason for it. It's a perfectly good copy for $3. Then for the PS3, I picked up Backbreaker from 505 Games and Natural Motion Games. This is $6. Play hard, hit harder. True next-generation football. Intense on-field camera puts you right into the action like never before. Finally experience real football on your PS3. Brutal euphoria tackles. Revolutionary live animation system means that no hit, pile-up, or gang tackle will ever be the same. Total team customization. Own your team. Design uniforms, logos, and end zone graphics with the powerful Team Editor toolkit. Then take on the world. So for the PS3, Backbreaker. Next up, for $3, I picked up SingStar and SingStore Volume 2. SingStar microphones required. Get the party started with SingStar Volume 2. Expand your ultimate SingStar track list with 30 new songs and videos. Packed with loads of online features, including an ever-growing catalog of the hottest songs to download. SingStar is perfect for any get-together. So, Aerosmith's Dude Looks Like a Lady, Bad English's When I See You Smile, Bobby Brown's My Prerogative, Boys Like Girls, Hero Heroine, The Braveries, Believe, The Cure's Pictures of You, Elton John and Kiki D's Don't Go Breaking My Heart, Eminem's Without Me, Gavin DeGraw's In Love with a Girl, Gnarls Barkley's Run, I'm a Natural Disaster, Goldfrapp's Happiness, The Killers' When You Were Young, Lit's Miserable, The Mamas and the Papas' California Dreamin', Natasha Bedingfield's Unwritten, The Offspring's Pretty Fly for a White Guy, Panic at the Disco's 9 in the Afternoon, Paramore's Crush, 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 Phantom Planet's California, Pink's Just Like a Pill, The Police's Don't Stand So Close to Me, The Proclaimers' I'm Gonna Be 500 Miles, Radiohead's Street Spirit, Rise Against, Player of the Refugee, Sarah Bareilles' Love Song, The Shins' New Slang, Toe and Loke's Funky Cold Medina, Weezer, Beverly Hills, Yael Naim, New Soul, great song by the way, Young MC's Bust a Move. Access to genre-spanning SingStore straight from the game. Purchase those treasure tracks and let the competition begin. The fun continues with My SingStar Online. Upload your own photos and performances, browse and rate videos, and find all the latest news and views. You can go to singstargame.com, and it requires free PlayStation Network registration. So again, SingStar and SingStore Volume 2. Next up, for the PS3, I was able to grab Racket Sports from Ubisoft for $3. The most immersive gaming experience possible in 5 of your favorite sports. Bring everyone in on the fun with games that are being played by experts and newcomers together on the new PlayStation Move motion controller. So you got tennis, squash, ping pong, badminton, and beach tennis. 30 immersive environments inspired by real-world locations that come to life with animated background, sound, and day-night support. Play with up to 4 players and enter the challenge online to compete for a place on the leaderboards. 6 play modes from training to championship to party mode. You go to ubi.com. Again, Racket Sports. And then lastly, for the PS3, I was able to grab Start the Party. PlayStation Move is required. This was also $3. Get together and move. Over 20 frantic mini games and challenges put you at the center of the action on your own TV. Hold on to your PlayStation Move motion controller as it magically transforms into a racket, a paintbrush, or a mallet, and get your friends and family to join the fun. So in bug bashing, swat the insects as they swarm across your screen. Gut and color, it's a close shave. Can you chop off the hair in time? And brush it, scrub the Croc's teeth clean, but don't get bitten. So, us.playstation.com, we got Start the Party for the PS3. And then the last game I got was for the PSP, and this was $8. It's Marvel Nemesis Rise of the Imperfects from EA. Clash of the Superheroes. Battle as 18 superheroes, including a powerful new group, the Imperfects. Unleash a devastating superpowers unique to each character. Your surroundings are a weapon in fully destructible battle environments. PSP, PlayStation Portable System, exclusive features include Marvel Heroes, arenas, upgrades, and a unique single-player campaign. MarvelNemesis.ea.com. So grab that. Pretty happy with that. Now, those are the games. Then I grabbed some sealed PSP movies. So we'll start with those. We have John Leguizamo as the Pest. What kind of freakazoid will let someone hunt him just to collect $50,000? Next question. Get ready for some downright serious laughing, says Ron Burlington from America Urban Radio Network. Comedian John Leguizamo is the Pest, a manic Miami con man who's about to become a hunter's human prey. And if you're going to be a target, it's best to be a moving target, as the Pest proves in this hilarious high-speed hunt that careens from a neo-Nazi's private island to the party all the time streets of Miami's South Beach. Crass, crude, and endlessly inventive, the Pest assumes a wild variety of ethnic identities as he evades his predator with attitude and tact. A totally one-of-a-kind movie, The Pest is a rollicking, rude, and politically incorrect comedy that's a non-stop laugh riot. And Bill Hoffman from the New York Post gave it 3.5 stars. It was rated PG-13 for crude, sexual, scatological, and ethnic humor. Go to SonyPictures.com, SonyPictures.com/UMD. So we got The Pest. Next up, we have a sealed copy of Starship Troopers, a Paul Verhoeven film. Variety gave it a gung-ho sci-fi epic. The only good bug is a dead bug. I'm a huge Starship Troopers fan, by the way. I've seen every movie ever and the animated series and the newest movie that had just come out and all that other garbage. So, from the bridge of the fleet battle station Ticonderoga, with its sweeping galactic views, to the desolate terrain of planet Klendathu, teeming with shrieking, fire-spitting, brain-sucking special effects creatures, acclaimed director Paul Verhoeven crafts a dazzling epic based on Robert A. Heinlein's classic sci-fi adventure. Casper Van Dien, Dina Meyer, Denise Richards, Jake Busey, Neil Patrick Harris, Patrick Muldoon, and Michael Ironside star as the courageous soldiers who travel to the distant and desolate Klendathu system for the ultimate showdown between the species. This was rated R, graphic sci-fi violence and gore, and for some language and nudity. Ooh. SonyPictures.com. Starship Troopers. Next up, need this for the collection, definitely. We have the Spider-Man. $4, by the way. It's $4 so far for all of these movies. Sealed. Spectacular, says the Wall Street Journal. Average teenager Peter Parker, played by Tobey Maguire, is transformed into an extraordinary superhero after he's accidentally bitten by a radioactive spider. When his beloved uncle is savagely murdered during a robbery, young Peter vows to avenge his death. Adopting the name Spider-Man, Peter uses his new powers to battle the evil Green Goblin, played by Willem Dafoe, and to win the affections of his beautiful classmate Mary Jane, played by Kirsten Dunst. So, this was rated PG-13 for stylized violence and action. You can go to Sony.com/Spider-Man and SonyPictures.com/UMD. So again, we have Spider-Man. Next up, for $4 sealed, we have Rent. I saw this movie. I've actually seen, so far, with the exception of The Pest, I've seen Starship Troopers, Spider-Man, and Rent. And I only watched Rent. I only watched it for this actor here. And this actor is Jesse L. Martin from Law & Order. So here it says, full-length movie, widescreen presentation, DVD picture quality. Ebert and Roper gave it 2 thumbs up. Paul Clinton of CNN gave it the must-see film of the year. And the interesting thing about this, Rent was directed by Kevin, I'm going to botch his name, Kevin Tarakin? Kevin Where is he? Oh my God. Why doesn't it have his name here? Could have sworn it was... That's interesting. No, it was directed by Chris Columbus. Huh. I don't know what I was talking about. I could have sworn Kevin Tarakinen, or whatever his name is, the guy who was about to do... He directed Mortal Kombat... the two series that was on... I forget the name of that website, but it was on there. The same as Ex Machina or whatever. He directed the two Mortal Kombat seasons. I'm blanking on the name right now, but he was going to direct the Mortal Kombat movie until that failed and didn't come out. And then James Wan now is in talks of directing it or has signed on to it, whatever. But anyway, Pete Hammond of Maxim says a major movie event. So you have full-length movie, widescreen presentation, DVD picture quality. Set in New York City's gritty East Village, the revolutionary rock opera Rent tells the story of a group of bohemians struggling to live and pay their rent. Measuring their lives in love, these starving artists strive for success and acceptance while enduring the obstacles of poverty, illness, and the AIDS epidemic. Rent is based on Jonathan Larson's Pulitzer and Tony Award-winning musical, one of the longest-running shows on Broadway. The raw and riveting musical stars Rosario Dawson, Taye Diggs, Wilson Germain Heredia, Jesse L. Martin, Idina Menzel, Adam Pascal, Anthony Rapp, and Tracy Thomas, and is directed by Chris Columbus. That's interesting. Why on earth did I think it was directed by Kevin Tarakian or Tarasian or whatever? Anyway, next for $4, Deuce Bigalow, Male Gigolo. Full-length movie, widescreen presentation, DVD picture quality. Same Ho, New Low. Oh, this is European Gigolo, not Male Gigolo. This is a sequel. So, full-length movie, widescreen presentation, DVD picture quality. Comedy superstar Rob Schneider returns as everyone's favorite male gigolo, Deuce Bigalow. This time, Deuce heads to Amsterdam to help his former pimp, Eddie Griffin, out of a jam. It's a hilarious laugh orgy that will have you screaming with delight from start to finish. This is rated R for persuasive, strong, crude, and sexual humor, language, nudity, and drug content. You can go to SonyPictures.com. Oh no, this is the Canadian release. I can't use this. Look at that. Can't use it, unfortunately. Oh boy, this is a Canadian version too. Rent is. So is Spider-Man. This can't be right. All of these are Canadian releases? Really? Oh boy. No, it says California. I don't know what I'm looking at. Maybe they have the Canadian ESRB rating on there. That's weird. Anyway. Next up we have Red Eye for $4. Bill Deal of ABC Radio says a killer of a thriller. Full-length feature film. Bill Bergoli of Westwood One says a taut, tense, white-knuckle ride from Wes Craven, The Master. Fear takes flight at 30,000 feet in this non-stop action thriller. An overnight flight to Miami quickly becomes a battle for survival when Lisa, played by Rachel McAdams, realizes her seatmate plans to use her as part of a chilling assassination plot. As the miles tick by, she's in a race against time to warn the potential victims before it's too late. Get ready for the non-stop adrenaline-pumping thrill ride that Peter Travers of Rolling Stone claims will pin you to your seat. So this is rated PG-13. Some intense sequences of violence and language. You go to DreamWorks.com. See, this is interesting because this one doesn't have a Canadian thing on the back. So I'm going to look into that. I'd be pissed if they are just Canadian. Yeah, here's another one, Canadian. So for $4 we have Species. Men Can't Resist Her, Mankind May Not Survive Her. This is a full-length movie, widescreen presentation, DVD picture quality. So USA Today, this sci-fi joltathon is a kick to the finish. Full-length movie, widescreen presentation, DVD picture quality. When a beautiful human-alien hybrid, played by Natasha Henstridge, escapes from observation, scientist Xavier Fitch, played by Ben Kingsley, dispatches a crew of experts to find her before she's able to fulfill her horrific purpose, to mate with unsuspecting men and produce offspring that could destroy mankind. As her deadly biological clock ticks rapidly, Fitch and his team are hurtled into a desperate battle in which the fate of humanity itself hangs in the balance. So this was rated R for sci-fi violence, strong sexuality, and some language. You can go to MGM.com and SonyPictures.com/UMD. Again, we have Species. And next up, we have Monty Python and the Holy Grail. This was also $4. Michael Wilmington from Chicago Tribune says Pure Comic Genius. Another Canadian release. Full-length movie, widescreen presentation, DVD picture quality. James Vernier from the Boston Herald says an inexhaustible source of joy. Kevin Thomas from the Los Angeles Times says inspired lunacy. Gregory Weinkauf from New Times says got brilliance. Jim Farber from Rave says a sublime hoot. Michael Wilmington from the Chicago Tribune, great humor, brilliant design, and epic insanity. Jeff Craig from 60-Second Preview says an inspired collection of intellectual absurdity. And James Vernier from the Boston Herald says a pop culture touchstone. So this is rated PG. You can go to SonyPictures.com and SonyPictures.com/UMD. Again, we have Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Then we have Guess Who? Bernie Mac and Ashton Kutcher are flat out hilarious, says Sean Edwards from Fox TV. Another Canadian release. So, full-length movie, widescreen presentation, DVD picture quality. Earl Dittman from Wireless Magazine says brilliantly made date movie and buddy comedy all in one. When Teresa, played by Zoe Saldana, brings fiancé Simon Green, played by Ashton Kutcher, home for her parents' 25th wedding anniversary, she neglects to mention one tiny detail. He's white. Determined to break his daughter's engagement, Percy Jones, played by Bernie Mac, does everything he can to make Simon feel a part of the family, from running his credit report to locking him in the basement at night. But when Percy gleefully exposes Simon's most embarrassing secret, it leads to an outrageous series of comic complications that only goes to prove that with a dad like Percy Jones, father doesn't always know best. Rated PG-13 for sex-related humor. You can go to SonyPictures.com. So again, we have Guess Who? Then the last sealed movie we have, only one of them, again, not being Canadian. This is also Canadian. We have Hollow Man. Think You're Alone? Think Again. $4. Full-length movie, widescreen presentation, DVD picture quality. The Wall Street Journal calls it spectacular. After years of experimentation, Dr. Sebastian Kane, a brilliant but arrogant and egotistical scientist working for the Defense Department, has successfully transformed mammals to an invisible state and brought them back to their original physical form. Determined to achieve the ultimate breakthrough, Kane instructs his team to move on to Phase 3, human experimentation. Using himself as the first subject, the invisible Kane finds himself free to do the unthinkable. But Kane's experiment takes an unexpected turn when his team can't bring him back. As the days pass, he grows more and more out of control, doomed to a future without flesh as the Hollow Man. Elizabeth Shue, Kevin Bacon, and Josh Brolin star in this intense thriller filled with extreme suspense, terrifying twists, and incredible special effects. And it was rated R for strong violence, language, and some sexuality/nudity. SonyPictures.com, we have Hollow Man. So those were the sealed PSP movies. Then I got some TV DVDs that I need. So for example, we have Falling Skies. This is the complete second season. The only reason I have this, first of all, watched every season. But the only reason I have it is because, again, I have the Falling Skies video game that came out for the PS3 a while back. And we have Falling Skies, the complete fifth season. And then we have Falling Skies, the complete third season. Okay, these are $9, $18, and $9. Then I picked up sealed The Incredible Hulk, the complete second season, with Lou Ferrigno's The Incredible Hulk. This was $13. Picked it up sealed. Thank you very much. I'm going to need it at some point. Then, just like last time, I found a ton of books I needed. So we'll first start with R.L. Stine. I only found one. I don't know if I picked it up last time, but for $1.50 I picked up another Fear Street book, Truth or Dare. I think I have it. I think I got it last time. I'll be pissed, but for $1.50 I didn't remember, and I said I might as well grab it. It's $1.50. It's not the end of the world. Next, I picked up 3 Left Behind the Kids books that I was missing. I'm missing a total of 5. I'm missing a total of 4. I picked up 2 of them, both $2.50. I picked up number 31, which is called Escape to Masada, and then I picked up number 37, Heat Wave. I'm missing 2 others for a complete set. I've read all the Left Behind adult books in the series. Next, from an author named Avi. I read this as a kid. I found it. I said, you know what, for $1.50 I'm going to grab it. It's The Man Who Was Poe. One of the hell of a book. One of my favorite books by Avi of all time. I loved it. So I definitely recommend picking it up if you haven't read it. Next, from John Saul, we have The Right Hand of Evil for 95 cents. I think I have this one. I'm not positive. I wasn't sure, so I grabbed it for 95 cents. I'll take the risk. We also have from John Saul for $1.50, Brainchild. Also for 95 cents, we have the Manhattan Hunt Club, which I definitely knew I didn't have. And then we have, I believe, I don't know how many there are in the series. I'm only missing part 1 of this. But we have, from John Saul, we have the Blackstone Chronicles. So we have, Serial Teller in 6 parts. I'm only missing book number 1. So I have book 2, Twist of Fate, The Locket. Book 3, Ashes to Ashes, The Dragon's Flame. So far, that was, book 2 was $1.50. This was $1.25. Book 4 is $1.25. We have In the Shadow of Evil, The Handkerchief. Book 5 is $1.50. It's Day of Reckoning, The Stereoscope. And then book 6 was $1.50, Asylum. And then it has a sneak preview of the new novel. I don't know what I can't read because of the sticker there. But anyway, those are those. Next up, from Caroline B. Cooney, author of, for those of you who don't know who she is, you might have heard the books before, Face on a Milk Carton. She's interesting. She's an interesting author because she does write some horror books, but she also writes some suspense and drama, which those were. They weren't really horror in the sense of ghosts and whatnot. But anyway, I picked up Fatality for 85 cents. I picked up Code Orange for 95 cents. I picked up Losing Christina, the 3rd book, Fire, for 75 cents. Originally titled The Fire. So this is a remake. I might have to find the original and get rid of this. For 95 cents, I picked up Flight Number 116 is Down. I picked up for $1.50 Wanted. For $1.65, I picked up Out of Time. If I'm not mistaken, she's still alive. I could be wrong, though. For 75 cents, I picked up Freeze Tag. Now, I may already have this. I'm not positive. But again, for 75 cents, I'll take the risk. For 95 cents, I picked up What Child Is This? A Christmas Story. For 95 cents, I picked up The Terrorist. And then from Carol Ellis, for 65 cents, I picked up The Window. I don't know if I picked this up last time. Again, 65 cents. Why not? Take the risk. And I might have already have this. I'm not positive. But from Diane Ho, I have Funhouse. Picked that up for 55 cents. It's a point horror novel. I think I have this, but I'm not positive. Not from the last pickup video, but just in general. And then lastly, the last set of books I picked up were ones I was missing from the Hardy Boys series. So we have book number 1, The Tower Treasure, for $3. These are all $3, I believe. Book number 3, we have The Secret of the Old Mill. Book number 12, we have Footprints Under the Window. Book number 48, we have The Arctic Patrol Mystery. Book number 2, we have The House on the Cliff. Book number 28, we have The Sign of the Crooked Arrow. And then book number 5, we have Hunting for Hidden Gold. Again, these are all $3. And then I have some Nancy Drew books, original books. These are also all, I believe, $3. We have book number 14, The Whispering Statue. Book number 5, we have The Secret at Shadow Ranch. Look at the horsey. He's going. Okay. Book number 7, we have The Clue in the Diary. The guy's saying, look at me over here. Wish you guys could see, but where I'm at, it's not a good deal. I'm running out of space. Book number 13, we have The Mystery of the Ivory Charm. Okay. There's an elephant in the background. It looks like they're in India. Book number 39, The Clue of the Dancing Puppet. There's a stalker in the background. No means no. Book number 1, The Secret of the Old Clock. This is a classic. It was the first ever book. Wow. Now these are not, this is not the original publication, even though it looks old as hell. Back then it was $1. Look at that. $1. Because on the back it says, look at all these, look at all of them. Here is a complete list of all the Spine-Tilling and Nancy Drew mysteries. So anyway, this is probably a reprint, but still, back then is $1. And then here, last book, number 2, The Hidden Staircase. Okay, and we got old dearie. And this is a woman that would go, oh dearie, oh little dearie. You know, one of those deals, old grandmas from like 1944. Anyway, guys, that is the huge pickup video I grabbed at McKay's. Again, go to the store. If you're in the Knoxville area, if you're in Tennessee or North Carolina, in those cities, Chattanooga, Knoxville, for those are the cities I know offhand for Tennessee. And then in North Carolina, we have Winston-Salem and Greensboro. You have to go check the store out. I plan on trying to take a trip to Chattanooga to see the selection there. I think it's worth it. I was told it's only an hour and a half from Gatlinburg, roughly, so we'll see. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends. Remember, all summer long we're going to have contests, giveaways, video game pickup videos, Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, God of War gameplay videos, and we're going to have the Game Room Tour, hopefully this summer as well, and then the after edition of the House Tour. So thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.